I've always wanted to seek respect. So doing a lot of different things to get that respect, whether it was mostly bad, stepping out of my character. If I would have never made it here, I don't know where I'd be. My name is Jacob Hedden. Me and my wife were wanting to, find a home, and we had, went to a previous church, and we were looking for a place to heal, really from our past experience. And I remember looking on Instagram and seeing these clips that Pastor Brad was doing, and it was just like fire emoji, all over the sermon, those sermon clips. And he hit me up one day and he was like, man, let's meet up for lunch. And the first thing that Pastor Justin and Pastor Brad said to us was, we don't expect anything out of you. If you need a place to heal and to sit and kind of reflect, then we will be that place for you. And man, after they said that, it was just a light bulb went off, and it kind of drew us here. For me, going through Next Steps, it was more of just wanting to get to know the church a little better. But I knew going into it where I wanted to be, and it was Next Steps. I already put on my Connect card, I want to serve on the Next Steps team, which is crazy. It was 3 months in, man. And I was teaching Next Steps about what this church means and what we stand for and our focus. And it's just truly a testament to, hey, I've only been here for 3 months, and let me tell you about what it's done for me. I think one of the things that I really truly love about TC is that you just feel a sense of urgency to know Christ more. And it's just different connections that I've gotten to really embrace. And with our group, we do a Just Let the Kids Play group, where we take the kids to the park and we just let them run wild. There's a little girl who's in that group, and her name's Abby. And I love Abby because me and her, we have this little frisbee game we play at the park. And I told her, I said, listen, if you don't come this Saturday, I'm throwing this frisbee away. And guess who was there? Abby was there. And we threw the frisbee the whole time with her and my little boys. And it was just fun, man. We really just look forward to laughing and sharing those stories with each other about, man, these kids are crazy. Listen to what my kid did to me this weekend, or my kids, or whatever. And then you start kind of laughing about it. You go, we really do love our kids, right? They bring some a fun atmosphere, and then you can turn that into spiritual conversation. I want to know that somebody is going through, another dad maybe going through the same thing that I'm going through. I kind of grew up in a culture where you got to gain respect, and if you don't have respect, you don't have anything. I've had a lot of people not choose me because even when I thought I was at my best, they didn't choose me. They overlooked me, did whatever they had to do, chose somebody else when I thought I was killing the game. And knowing that at my worst that God chose me, I didn't know that until I got here. You don't have to have it all together. God chose you. He knew who you were even before you were in your mother's womb. When you even thought about on this earth, he knew exactly who you were and who you were going to be, what you were going to do. And he still chose you. And for someone like me who constantly overthinks about what's the next thing I got to do to gain approval from people, there's always that reminder, you don't have to seek for approval. If you're consistently living for other people's approval, the rejection's going to hit you 1,000 times harder. Being at TC and really understanding who God is, for someone to take the time, for the people of this church to take the time to actually pour into me so I have an understanding of who God is. If I would have never made it here, I don't know where I'd be. The first time I heard we want to build a house like heaven, what's heaven going to look like and what's it going to sound like, that hit me tremendously, because being here and seeing your people every single Sunday and going to groups, and first Wednesday night, tears are flowing. You just give those high fives and those hugs, and it's this is home.